Hey guys, welcome to the Saints TV Round 8 review. 103-65 against North Melbourne, 38-point win. That's our third win of the season. We go to 3-5 now with a couple of big games ahead. As you can see, a bit of a different setup, not in my car. I've just done some in-room chats with Seb Ross and Josh Battle, which has been awesome. Just my thoughts on the game. Not the cleanest game, not the most fluid game, but 4 points. And I think the most important thing is we saw key players return and get through a game unscathed. We saw the best of Darcy Wilson. We saw Mason Wood return, and we can see how important he is on the wing, that chop out, good for a goal as well, and just clean disposal, an experienced player that just knows the how-do just to get the job done. And then obviously the big one, the big two, Jack Hayes returned and had an awesome game, offered a massive chop out for Rowan Marshall, took pressure off Membry and King, who struggled a bit tonight, let's be frank. And Jimmy Webster, who struggled early. I think the occasion might have got to him, a turnover, but the best part was that he didn't put his head down. He kept hitting the tackler hard. He got a lot more of the ball. He used it well. And we didn't shy away from giving it to him to put him under that pressure because we trusted ball in hand. So I think it's a sort of game where you don't really know what to take away from it until you play maybe a Fremantle. You see if we back it up next week. If we go next week, we get the job done in a comfortable manner, and then Fremantle, then I think we can set ourselves up. We go 5-5. We kicked over 100 points, and to me that was kind of the most important thing, was to get a bit more scoreboard pressure. The disappointing thing is we did leak 65 points, so defensively not the most sound game. I think we probably sacrificed that because we played off North Melbourne. Cherry had a huge game in the ruck, I thought, but Jack Steele negated LDU. I thought we handled Larkey pretty well. I think he was good for maybe one goal, in the end, one goal. Dougal Howard, special mention to him. His first half was pretty outrageous. He had, I think, 12 disposals. But again, a game you couldn't possibly get ahead of yourselves. We're still 3-5. We're still nowhere near our best. But I think the key thing for me is we got players back and we can see how important they are to the system, because we know, even Josh Battle said in the rooms, it's about the system. So if we get every player back, Liam Henry next week, Paddy Dow, potentially Hunter Clark, then I think we can tackle the season. But at the end of the day, it's 4 points. It's not a 100-point drumming. It's not a 10-goal win like we probably wanted. But it was comfortable. I think barring maybe the first 20 minutes in the first quarter where they were ahead 3-1, outside of that, we outscored them. We never really let them back into the game. We just weren't able to put the scoreboard pressure on them, which I think we know this season is our biggest issue, is maximising putting the scoreboard pressure on when we're on top. But that's hopefully something when we get players back into form, we get the system right, we build momentum, because we don't want to be peaking now. We want to be peaking in 4 or 5 weeks' time. But by no means is this the perfect performance. We've still got a lot to work on, but it is 4 points, so enjoy it. I'll wrap it up there, Sainers. Put your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. So until next time, take care, and as always, from Marvel Stadium, go you mighty Sainers. Thanks, guys.